My wife is Hungarian, and we were asked by her cousins in Mezőkeresztes in the northeast of Hungary why we didn't have a Bern supper in Budapest or in Hungary. And I said I had absolutely no idea why we didn't have a Bern supper. But he persuaded me that we should have a Bern supper. And I said, look, you eat hurka, you drink palinka, you have a lot of lovely ladies. We eat haggis, we drink whiskey, and we have a lot of lovely ladies. And why don't we put a party together? He said, okay, good idea. We'll do that, and I'll bring 20 people, you bring 20 people, we'll kill a pig, we'll kill a sheep, and we'll have lots of whiskey, and we'll have a great party in Mezőkeresztes. Well, to cut a long story short, 2 months later, 300 people came to our first Bern supper in Budapest. So it was clearly a sought-after event. And we had haggis flown in from Scotland, which was a nightmare. And because it was then a noxious, poisonous product from the north of Scotland, acceptable to the Queen Mother, who used to buy it frequently. But it came into Hungary by DHL, and it was wonderful. And at the end of the evening, we ended up with a surplus of about 100,000 forints. And my wife said to me, what are you going to do with this money? And I said, well, I have no idea what to do with this money. And my wife is a teacher of handicapped children. And she said, well, I can think of a lot of good places to put it. And I said, well, tell us where to put it. And we then asked her and her friends to put it all together and find out where the most deserving cause was in Hungary in 1991, and, or 1992 or whenever it was. And she said, Professor Fekete György at the second department of pediatrics. And so I met with him. I handed over 100,000 forints in cash. And I said, help yourself, you know, and he was amazed. And we started rebuilding a operating theatre which had been closed for 17 years. And it was a magic feeling. And I said, well, why don't we do this next year and make some more money? And that's what happened. And slowly but surely we built a team and people who wanted to help and cooperate and to raise money for sick children. And we've built a very healthy relationship with Professor Fekete and all of his people. And we're now somewhere between 750,000 euros and €1 million that we've raised or facilitated over the last 12 years without any overheads whatsoever. All of our sponsors pay for our overheads. We give our services for free. And we feel very good about it, and we'd like to be a lesson to other Hungarian organizations who, you know, we'd like to see them doing the same thing.